Welcome back, everyone, to the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. I'm Golden Boy. This is Mr. X, bringing you the action here. Vitality Rises going up against Brazil 5 stars. Vitality Rises came back from an incredible game as they managed to win by just a mere, 3 to 4 points?
Yeah,
like
I think it was
that
3
was
points.
Incredible. A triple cap that they needed at pretty much the perfect time when we mentioned it, and they were able to come up with the W. Now we're moving into Search and Destroy on Sovereign.
Yeah. Bulldogs.
Excited. Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Galore. Bulldogs galore.
Yeah, we're probably going to see tons of Bulldogs over on the control side. That's what pretty much I've seen out of standard out of everybody all day. Traditional B pushes, Bulldogs. Haven't seen a lot of A action.
Do you think
at
people
all.
are kind of holding stuff back for group play?
I don't think.
I wouldn't.
Personally, I wouldn't. I think that's a really small-minded just way to think about the entire event. But I bet you there are some teams that are holding some stuff back. I think there are some strategies that we haven't seen a lot of. I think on a map like this, I think you could use that LMG class that Xfinity uses with a overkill and then a reflex to switch to a sub. I think you can use that to just get those wall bangs through on the control room area. But no, I haven't seen any of the strats lately.
Well, H is going to get taken out right away, and that is going to draw first blood. Bomb has gone down over by that A bomb site. So let's see here. You have Broken just hanging out, waiting to see if anyone's going to come around challenge. It is going to be a 2v3 here with just when he thought that the first blood was going to make a difference. They do manage to get that bomb down, but a headshot there by Broken like a laser beam as his teammate Carnage manages to take out Excellence. Now it's going to be Coco Lander by himself, 1v2, dealing with Broken and Carnage. Looking around the side, going to get one shot there, going for the wall bank. Player's going to run away. 13 seconds left on the clock. You know that he's going to have to go for that. But if he does, he's going to get met with bullets right away from Broken. Broken playing this one absolutely phenomenal. And he gets him with the knife to the chest. So cold-blooded.
Yeah, and Broken played that perfect. He has one of the best shots. You saw it right there with the MTAR when the guy was walking across caution. But, he didn't challenge after the guy saw him. He played that pretty perfectly. A lot of other players probably would have came out and taken a few shots, but good clock awareness, knew it was about 15 seconds left. He was going to need to either defuse right away. He was going to have time to go look at the bomb. So smart plays out of Broken.
Yeah, and of course, you had mentioned before, Broken was a player that you really wanted to take a look at because just, the talent that he possesses. So let's see, bring up this Oracle view. You're going to have two players push up Broken, finding one, getting first blood. There's going to be another one right around the corner, right around this wall. It's going to be a Bulldog, and he's going to get met with that one as H will be there for the stop. Now you have Carnage. He's going to be rocking that AR over by a bomb site, pushed out, which is something we don't see all that much. We see players kind of reserved and playing a little bit farther back. But this time, H is opting to just move around a little bit. And maybe that trophy system could potentially throw someone off and make the other team believe that he's hanging out there so that he can protect himself from the grenades.
Yeah, and I actually like that spot for the trophy system, even if you were to play in the back of Research, because that's going to block anything that lands in front, like a smoke or even a stun that probably would have given a hit marker to show he's there. But you see Blue right there getting absolutely destroyed by Lei to make it an even 2-on-2 scenario.
That was not a situation that I know Blue wanted.
No.
He had that shot lined up and could not close it out. And like you said, 2v2, this is a bit scary here. And he sees the gun. So Carnage sees the gun, gets him right in the head with a great headshot on H. And now it would be a 1v2. It's going to be all up to Lei here. Finding one player, getting that shot. Another player right behind. Oh! And a big clutch out of Lei, getting that double kill against Gotaga and Carnage. What a play out of him.
That's a huge play right there. He evened it up at rounds,
Yeah.
That's it, to go up. It's a whole difference of, earlier I saw a team that they team killed and it ended up losing them the round. That's a round if you lose, that can lead to, Vitality running away with this match. So that was a huge play. Probably a play that could legitimately win Brazil this match.
Yeah, you're probably right about that one. So now we have Lei on your screen after that amazing double kill that he managed to secure for his team. Could potentially put him in a good situation. Unique angle here as he gets on top of the roof here, and he's just I see exactly what he's doing. He's pretty much angling the camera at a point so that if someone gets reckless and rushes out on B, he'll see them. He'll see them, and also he'll see them on the A side as well. Of course, let's see how this is all going to unfold as we jump on board with another player. We'll see what's up with Excellence, who's going to be hanging out right at the top of the control room. See if he can pick off someone with that grenade. Not going to happen. Lei is going to be there for the stop on blue. Coco Lander taking out Kotaga. And now Excellence, knowing that there's going to be a player there. Vector shots, it's going to be good as he manages to take one out. Bulldog, though, from Carnage, as he's going to be by himself. LMS going up against 3. Not going to matter as Lei picks up another 2 kills here. That is going to be a solid, what is that for him? That would be, I'm losing him here. 5 and 1 to start things off in this Search and Destroy game, putting Brazil 5 stars ahead of Vitality.
Hey, you know, Alex, if you're rocking the Bulldog, right?
Okay.
Do you rock an overkill class? Because right there, I mean, Carnage left alone with the Bulldog, he was pretty much useless. It's a tough situation to fight out of.
Yeah, well, it's like you have the Bulldog for the short range, so obviously you'll probably like bust out an AR. What are you really using on the Bulldog? You're using probably like a muzzle brake or something like that,
Muzzle
right?
extended usually is what everyone uses.
So you're using that. I would imagine that you probably aren't, and you're committed to this. But Blue taking out 2 with that double, as Broken's going to take out another. That's going to leave H by himself already. Identifies 2 players, but instead is going to get taken out from the left by Carnage and gets met right away. Did not expect that at all going into this one. We're all tied up 2-2. Round 5 up next.
I love that push from the Vitality squad right there.
Yeah.
They push straight down the mid street, and, you know, it's very interesting because that's one spot that a lot of teams don't watch right off the break. You know, when you see a team go control side, they pretty much have a guy look bottom snake, a guy war, and then 2 guys control. There's really nobody left to watch mid street, so they pushed right down it, and that was a perfect call right there.
Yeah, good moves there out of Vitality Rises. And when you think like, oh, Brazil 5 stars, yeah, we have a lead. Oh, wait, Vitality Rises comes right back. So that's why I'm so excited to see the Search and Destroy between these 2 teams. You had mentioned, you said Brazil 5 stars, a great Search and Destroy. They're definitely showing it here, testing their mettle against Vitality Rises now. But and another thing to point out, Kotaga 0-3, but it's still early in the game, though. But he gets taken out again, so he's 0-4. And yes, I'm sorry, Castle Curse.
I mean, you jinxed him right there. And, you know, Vitality Rises needs to watch it a little bit because they haven't gotten first blood, I don't think, in any of these rounds. You know, they're getting first blooded. They're extremely fortunate that it's this close because to be getting first blooded consistently, you're not going to win Search and Destroy. I mean, right now they're just having players make big plays, but that can't be consistent for an entire event.
That's true.
You need to make some kind of consistency happen. So you need to work on getting those
with the rest
first
of the
picks. Exactly.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. But I mean, when you lose that player right away, I mean, you're forced but to do it. You know what I mean? You're forced. You have to make it happen. So now we have Carnage on your screen as Excellence. So we're going to jump over to Brazil 5 stars because they are going to have the bomb, and they're just going to go aggressive inside of B. Good angles there with the grenades as they try and get pressure inside of there, and Excellence opting to back out. You're going to see in that Oracle view a couple of players already, you know, just prepared for that rush. But Excellence checking corners. That's what you got to do in Search and Destroy. Might make his way up the ladder to War Room or go underneath War, but instead he's going to go yellow. No, he's just lingering around, and that may have cost him as he was just going around back and forth, not sure where he wanted to go in that one. Coco Lander and Lei by themselves, but we've seen Lei come up huge as he manages to pick up 1, but not going to happen. Broken with the stop on Lei. Coco Lander by himself, 1v3.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of what Brazil 5 stars did right there. You know, they kind of just sat around and gave a ton of map control to Vitality, and they weren't. It wasn't like they were sitting around trying to do something together. They were pretty spread out. Yeah, Golden Boys. So
it looked like they had a plan to get into B,
and then they just abandoned it to do nothing.
Yeah, and Gotaga is able to pick up his first kill there. That was going to be on Coco Lander. MTAR in hand did identify him, and he found him right at the bottom. War takes him out, and that's going to be a clean kill for him. So, yeah, you're right. It was like they gave them a lot of time to work with, and you just can't do that against Vitality Rises. They were able to swarm them at that point.
I mean, you know, they had a guy at one point, he was outside of the War Room ladder, a guy up in top control, and then a guy over at A, and they were so spread out, especially to be man down, that you know, when you get man down, you have to start wolf packing with each other, and you have to get together and just really make a good push together.
Yeah, and Excellence is going to be in the thick of it as he is going to get taken out, though. You have Coco Lander now waiting to see if anyone's going to push around. Gets that stun, so he's going to go straight for it. That's going to be a nade, and he's going to get right inside of the War Room at the nick of time. Bulldog is going to meet him, and Carnage with the stop. Lay here, he's going to toss that grenade up top. Hopefully his teammate will be there for a read if he gets hit markers, but nothing will come of that. They did get a call out, though, that a player was probably going to be on top of Blue, and Lay does find him. Puts the shots down, but misses. So he's going to have to drop back around, gets met again by Broken, and Lay couldn't follow through on that one. He gets taken out, and here you see as Vitality rises, he gets get into the swing of things again, and this is going to cause a problem here for excellence in the Brazil 5-stars, guys.
Yeah, you know, right there, I mean, it would have been nice for Lay not to have shot and wasted those few bullets, gave away his position. I don't think they knew he was there exactly, but, you know, these rounds, Alex, are going just back and forth. It's going to take one of these, you know, main players that you look at. You know, you look at excellency for Brazil 5-stars, and you look at Blue pretty much this far for Vitality Rise. You know, one of these two players is going to have to make a big play that really separates these two teams.
Yeah, that's right, and Carnage here, he's going to look around the side, try and get an angle, finds one long distance. Ooh, gets a lot of hit markers there. That has to be frustrating for Carnage. So he's going to opt to just drop back, continue to play the long-range AR game, not giving him any kind of attention or any kind of potential opportunity to push A, and paying them a lot of attention because he knows that the pressure could potentially be coming from here. And Carnage needs to be careful, but he is picked off. Blue and Gotaga by themselves. Gotaga's going to be hanging out far back with the sniper rifle, I believe. It's, yeah, but he has that MTAR with the muzzle brake, so he's going to have that close-range gun for him. Blue, on the other hand, is going to be dealing with a player by top war. He gets taken out. Now it's all up to Gotaga.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks like Gotaga also has, he had reflex on there, so he was switched guns a lot faster, you know, almost instantaneously. So that's an interesting class for a sniper. I haven't really seen that too much. But, you know, right there, I mean, you saw a pretty dominant round from Brazil 5-stars. None of these teams can pull away.
I think Gotaga was thinking, all right, maybe I got to just push up. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'll play the sniper game, but I know that, like, I got to be able to switch really quick. So I actually really like that use of reflex.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been seeing more and more use of reflex as a perk, whether it's with trophy systems or with overkill combined. I mean, it's definitely becoming something that a lot of players are opting to use.
I kind of feel like if you're going to run a heavy trophy system class, you got to rock that reflex. It just comes down way too slow. You know, and then you're going to get caught off guard and you get taken out. Like, I just feel like you would need to.
That's interesting, too, Alex. From both of these teams, we're seeing a lot of double nade use. You know, 2 or 3 players on each team are using double nades.
And Gotaga around the side. He's going to find one player by caution, identifies him, calls him out. So he tells him, hey, guys, he's going to be 2 by caution. Lay does take out Blue, and Kukulander takes out another one. You see the 4 players pushing up. He finds one. That's going to open things up here, and Gotaga's going to have to drop back, expecting a player to come around the side, but that's not going to matter. That bomb was down, and they managed to get the defuse. Now we are going to be sitting at 5-4. And this could be a big win here for Brazil 5-stars after that disappointing loss that they had. It was pretty much a lock for them. And then they gave it up in that domination sovereign game. But again, we're talking about Vitality Rises here. Broken's been having a phenomenal game. Gotaga's been lighting it up just a little bit. I'm expecting big things out of him, but Lay has just been a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, I mean, he's been on fire. He hasn't missed. And, I mean, I think that last round right there, that was what you really wanted to see. You know, there was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That was the first time that Brazil 5-stars was able to win 2 rounds in a row. So, I mean, obviously it's extremely important that Vitality answers with another round right here because, obviously, if they don't, they lose. But, you know, Brazil 5-stars has the momentum right now. They need to play this round extremely smart.
It's all about whoever's going to get that first blood. That's what it's all about here.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. If you can get into control room and get that first blood, I mean, that's huge, but it looks like Lay is going to try and challenge this guy on top of the stairs, and he is in robot mode right now.
He doesn't miss. A savage. Excellence, though, is going to take out Gotaga. Blue will take out Kukulander. That's going to leave it into a 2v3. Carnage and Blue trying to see if they can make magic happen as they push up individually. You have Blue actually on the attack as he's going to be right bottom B, but the bomb is going to go down. That's going to prompt Blue to have to push up, finding one, and a great shot there, making it 2v2. Could this be the opportunity they needed? As you see Blue, he was like, you know what, a guy's probably going to push out here, and that looked like that was going to be the case. But instead, he wraps around, and he's going back up to the yellow staircase, made a full run around, finding another one in War Room. That's going to be huge. Blue now, he has to be careful. Blue's going to get taken out. Carnage by himself, AR in hand. Can he do it? The pressure's on.
Oh!
And he gets taken out. Excellence. The champ comes back strong as he finishes 9-6. And I said the champ is one of the most winningest players in competitive Call of Duty. For Europe, you definitely can see the composure that he had there. On the other side, Carnage seemed to have been lost a little bit, swaying back and forth. Was like, where is he going? Where is he going? If that was me, I just would have been spraying away. But, you know, it is what it is, and excellence comes up big.
Huge play. I mean, I think I said that it was either going to be Excellency or Blue that were going to make the big play that needed for those teams to win. I mean, you see the experience of Excellency right there. You know, Carnage just got caught in a bad situation, up there in control with an AR against a sub player. That's not a favorable battle, especially when he's trying to jump over the window on the stairs. Not a good idea.
And another thing that I just want to point out here before we go to a quick commercial break. Lay, 12-5, okay? But H, 1-9. So he struggled. He struggled, but yet somehow Lay, with his robot-like mentality, we could be seeing a French Crim6 here. Just a robot.
Well, the Brazilian Crim6.
Oh, I'm sorry, the Brazilian Crim6. I apologize. Anyway,
the French Brazilian Crim6.
French Brazilian. We'll just go with that. All right, guys. So we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna have game number 3. It will be Blitz series. Currently, is gonna be tied 1-1. Who is gonna be able to tip the odds in their favor going into game 4? Find out after this.